I tell the scariest parts of my story first so that people know not to get too attached. When people hear my stories, and I have many, they see a small part of the experiences that have shaped me as a Black transgender person. But they don't have a clue about how to recognize the true George. I was 17 when I went to Vietnam, many years before I started taking hormones or my AIDS diagnosis. My first night in the jungle, I was on a search and destroy mission. I got lost because it was so dark at night in a triple canopy jungle. I was on patrol with men who mutilated dead bodies and used their ears as chokers. One day after coming back from patrol, we were having a party, an R&R. I thought. Incoming motor rounds meant we had to take our guns and get into formation. The major sent me to the base jail. When he saw me standing in formation wearing Viet Cong attire, black silk pajamas with my modified M16 grenade launcher. I left Vietnam on a commercial flight in shackles on my ankles and wrists and waist. I felt publicly humiliated as we navigated the commercial airline terminals. After my discharge, I spent a year in bed. I couldn't get mental health services. I took to the streets. When my nephew was born, I knew that my life had purpose. I spent the first 5 years of his life taking care of him. Years later, in the midst of my drug usage, he was the one who told me that I mattered to him and that he wanted to keep me alive. And now he's with me through my transitionings. He is the one responsible for my improved quality of life. To this day, I tell my nephew, "You are the son that I'll never have and the man that I'll never be." He knows the true me.